Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to this replay in the Chinukai Tier 5 Japanese Premium Medium Tank. Just very quickly, if you want to know what this thing's like, go and play the Chinu, the regular Tier 5 tank, and then bear in mind that this one is worse. This does really highlight the fact that, generally speaking, premium tanks are superior to a same tier stock tank of the same type, but inferior to a fully upgraded tank of the same tier and the same type. And as you can quite happily see from this matchmaking, this tank does not get special matchmaking. One thing I would also like to very quickly point out is my ammo loadout. As you can see, this is a Japanese tank, and often they don't get anything special for their premium ammunition. This is not APCR premium ammo or HE. This is premium armor piercing ammo, which can be good and can be bad. It does mean that the penetration isn't off the chart. And also my regular armor piercing ammo, I have 42 shells. Why do I have 42 shells? Because I like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So, we are here on Sand River. No, we're not. This isn't Sand River. This is El Haluf. And I'm trying to get a shot onto someone. Now, the Chinukai is kind of ponderous, which you will see later on. The gun depression is decidedly uninspiring. The armour is, broadly speaking, non-existent. The engine is located in the front, which means whenever someone shoots you, they have an irritating habit of knocking your engine out. The one saving grace of this tank is the gun. For a Tier 5 tank, and this is a Tier 5 75mm gun, it's pretty respectable, and it's broadly speaking comparable with the 76mm guns you get on the American tanks. It sacrifices a bit of rate of fire for slightly higher alpha damage, but it's got about, well, actually, let's have a look at what it's got. It's got 125 average damage, 124 pen, the accuracy is about 0.37 or something, so it's a respectable gun. But this is a Tier 7 game, so, you know, 120 something penetration will have its limitations. I'm trying to see what I can achieve just by sitting up here. I'm not going to go forward and spot, because as I mentioned, this thing moves a bit like a bus. And funnily enough, buses are not very good at dodging shells. And it also has about the armour of a bus, and I really should have taken that snapshot a bit sooner, but I hoped he was going to sit there and give me time to aim. Now, I don't have the equipment on this tank that I would like at the moment, so I'm just running binos, camo net, toolbox, which is my standard pauper kind of equipment for when I don't have anything better for the tank, or I'm not going to keep it. Obviously I'm going to keep this. It's a premium tank, but I didn't have the money really to put anything better on it when I played this game. One thing I would like to say about this tank is that it seems to be a respectable money maker. Have a look at the amount of credits I make at the end of this game, and bear in mind that I'm not running a premium account. This is a standard account. You can also obviously see that I am currently blathering on because this bit of the game is kind of boring. But I don't really want to fast forward it, because it just gives you an opportunity to see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get supporting fire in to help out the rest of my team. I'm trying to keep myself alive, because, you know, I'm bottom tier and kind of squishy, rather than just throwing my tank away and not achieving anything useful. And as it turns out, that's most definitely the right thing to do, and I do manage to have an impact on this game, which is nice. Haven't been spotted yet. I do have 6th sense on the commander, because this is my Chi-Ri crew, and my Japanese medium crew is fairly respectable. So yeah, I do have 6th sense, so I will know if I've been spotted, or at least I will know 3 seconds after I've been spotted, and of course that 3 seconds can get you killed. But there we go. So at the moment we're winning 4-2, and I've just gotten bored. I'm not achieving anything up where I was, so I decide to move forwards, and you can see we're going downhill and we're doing 50 odd kilometers an hour, which is not terrible. But considering you're going downhill, it's also not Speedy Gonzales. There's an M6 and a VK that hopefully I've spotted out, although maybe someone else spotted them, and I have in turn been spotted, which is a bit annoying, but at the moment I do have a nice lump of dirt between me and anyone that would like to shoot me in the face. I'm just seeing if I can get any spots, or possibly if I can get a shot into this VK, who appears to be threatening our right flank. There's the M6. And he backs off. And the VK kills our KV-1S. Must confess, wasn't expecting that. Their VK is on 50 health, our KV-1S was on more. Try and have a blind shot. I took that shot a bit early initially. I should have waited because he was still being spotted and he came into view, but there we go, them's the breaks. And now it's our artillery. And kudos to our artillery player here. He's not just a whingy little artillery player that says, "Oh, somebody please help me because I haven't run away from the people that were inevitably going to come up there and hurt me." And then he decides he's not having any of this, and the heavy tank that was going to hurt him, he blats in the face and kills him. So, respect to our artillery player. He has balls, which is always nice to see. Now, as you see, I'm not really achieving anything. I didn't think I was achieving anything useful where I was. Although I might have been able to get a shot on that tank destroyer if I'd stayed there. But, them's the breaks. So I'm just going to move up and try and help the push here. And I'm hoping that my team is competent enough to deal with a single tank destroyer. Of course, the problem is if that tank destroyer is just going to spot us, or spot our team, then anyone on their team might be able to get shots in and hurt them. As it is, it appears that our artillery once again is not having any of this nonsense and just derps him in the face. Voila, suddenly no tank destroyer to worry about. So well done, artillery. Now, I am trying to come up behind this Panzer Soufflé. No, that's not the proper name. No, I don't know what the proper name is, and I don't really care. And even if I did know, I would probably butcher the pronunciation anyway. So, this Panzer takes a hit, looked like from a 90-odd mm gun or something. But hopefully, I'm going to have his bum. I use auto-aim there because, well, why not, Sis? And you could argue that I should load high explosive here, but that can be a little bit unreliable. So, there's one hit, and I get behind him. Good position, and I keep behind him. And he moves off there, and I try and stay behind him, but this thing is so slow and ponderous that it doesn't really work. Our artillery misses him, I put one more shot into him, he leaves me on 1 health, which is really unlucky for him, and it looks like he tries to ram me, but I manage to move out of the way. And he dies, so I am on 1 HP, but I did do a lot of damage to a tier 7 in a tier 5, so them's the breaks. Their artillery manages to blat that VK, which is a shame because he's the guy who saved my bacon. And I just say there, yeah, this thing really is slow. It moves a bit like a bus, but, and I only have 1 health left. But I do have 1 health left, which is important because it means I'm not dead. So, next, there's just their artillery and this Jagdpanther remaining. And we're just going to see who we can see. Ooh, Jagdpanther. And I want to see if I can give him a good old going over from behind. I tried to track him there, but unfortunately I missed the tracking shot. And, I get a shot into him, but he's coming after me. This is bad. Ooh, someone gets a hit on him. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'm too pretty to die. Get a shot into him while trying to track him. And the thing is, if I try and go around this guy now, I'm not going to be fast enough and he's just going to ram me to death. So I managed to get behind him. Put another shot into him, leave him on 61 health. And bounce a shot. I should have aimed that one better, and he kills me. He takes off my 1 remaining HP. A second or two before our artillery takes him off. Ah well. If I'd aimed that last shot better into his lower plate, say, I probably would have killed him. But I must confess, I was expecting to reload before he turned around, and that's something to note. Jagdpanther, quite a manoeuvrable tank destroyer, as far as TDs go. Anyway, we win. Hurrah! Success! And I get first class mastery for that, which is quite nice. I also make a respectable amount of credits. So, there we go. I'm not sure that I can recommend this tank to people, but I guess if you really want a training tank for your Japanese medium crew, well, at the moment you don't really have many options. It's this or nothing. Do I recommend it, though? No, not really. The Chinu is just better. but it does seem to make a respectable amount of credits, and I do enjoy playing it, so make up your own mind. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel, and I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao, ciao.